This is Cannabis Church of God. Today is January 11th, 2026, and I am broadcasting today deep behind enemy lines in Nazi America, where women are being kidnapped because they're brown and taken into porta potties by ICE agents and no telling what they're doing in there. We know what they're doing in there. After a woman was brutally murdered by ICE agents in front of all of us online. And Kristi Noem and Trump, this administration, this Nazi evil administration, is trying to lie to us and tell us to not believe what we see, while saying anyone can come into your home wearing a mask and not identifying themselves and take you, or from your car, and you just have to shut up and take it. That's Nazi America. Welcome to Sunday service, where we preach about the holy healing plant, God's gift to Mother Earth, and our sacred sacrament. All pronouns and faith or faithless are welcome to Cannabis Church of God. We are here to end the stigma of the devil's lettuce and to connect to better wellness personally, spiritually, socially, and for the planet. Whether you need connection to humanity or the universe or the great creator of your choice, freedom of religion in this fucking country, or if you just need good vibes to meditate with love and light, all are welcomed with green grace in this safe space, unless you're a fucking MAGA Trump cult supporter. Go fuck yourself all the way to hell. I'm your pot pastor, Casey. I'm normally a pretty nice guy. I swear a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm not nice. You can partake in the smokable or edible sacred sacrament of your choice at any time during Cannabis Church of God. This is going to be a short one today, or don't. You should be free to choose your own sacrament, medicine, and ways to relax, the same way the pill-popping wino fucking soccer moms do. I'm not here to bless the holy plant, because the cannabis plant blesses our endocannabinoid system. Science. Though I do bless all my own cannabis personally. But let me pray. Hey God, it's me again. Thank you for life, I guess. Still here. Kind of hoping not to be when all this shit went down. But here we are. Bless those I love, that they'll find grace, that they'll find their soul, that they'll find you in their heart, that they'll find compassion and empathy for their fellow humanity, that they will cast aside their Trump cult ways, their MAGA ideology, their Republican exploitation of others, and this planet that you created, that we should all be living freely and peacefully on, without consuming all of its resources. Humanity, the great experiment. Earth, the great experiment. Boy, are we a fucking letdown. Amen, amen, amen. All the people out there trying to vilify me or anyone else, for that matter, who's beyond upset and can't comprehend the unreasonable justifications of this Trump administration, Kristi Noem, and their complete evil followers online that will jump down anybody's throat to defend what that ICE agent did to, it doesn't matter who she was, who she loved, or what she was doing there. That American citizen that ICE agents have no business threatening, talking to in that way, let alone pulling a gun and gunning down in broad daylight in the middle of her own neighborhood, in front of her neighbors, friends, and family. All the stuff that right-wings, dudes that look like me, that have been complaining about not being seen, and nobody's listening to us, are now the ones that are out there doing this and doing the damage and doing the harms just like we said they would. And they want to vilify anyone who stands up against them, talks out against them, anyone who's truly, truly American, in touch with their humanity and their soul. That's us in the streets. Nobody's getting paid for this. Nobody wants to be out there doing this. We all have our own lives to live. We're Americans. We don't like to be inconvenienced at all whatsoever. And this is an inconvenience for most people. You think they want to be out there marching in the streets. You think they want to be out there with their cell phones in hand to protect their neighbors, to protect other American citizens from you bigots, from you hate-filled people who claim to love this country, claim to be Christians. That's some of the most offensive part of it. Doing 100% opposite of what Christ taught, of what most religions teach, while our taxes are still funding genocide of Gazan people and Palestinian people. And now our own taxes are brutalizing us American citizens, which they always have. Right, buddy? And nothing's going to change soon, but better. Because Trump and this administration got to where Hitler was in 7 years, in barely a year. Do that math. How quick they're following the Mein Kampf Hitler playbook so expediently, just like they said they would in Project 2025, that they're already killing people in the streets without justification, illegally, immorally, with right-wing podcasters in the streets saying they're going to keep doing it more and egging them on. And we don't hear about the Proud Boys anymore because they're the ones behind the mask. They're the ones who got hired. This is where we are, Nazi America. If you believe in God, then you should be out there doing something about this with your neighbors to help protect your neighbors. Not just praying, not just doing something online. That's what she got gunned down for. She was being a godly woman, out there loving and protecting. Her last words were kindness. His were hatred-fueled, fear, all the evil things that Christians preach about and preach against was everything that ICE agent did and said. Everything she did and said was love. That was pure Christian love. Whether she believed or not, I don't know. But that was what we should all be inspired by and be aspired to be. Because we fucking aren't right now, are we? Not enough of us. God bless you, lady, and your family. And turning off your crowdfunding when it jumped so big and said, go please support other people. Other people need your help and support and love. That's the soul of what this country needs. Not the people supporting the people in their masks. That lady and her family are the most American thing I have seen in years. And for anyone else watching this, happen to have a child of a different color than yourself that says someone was being partially racist, believe them. That's your job as a parent.